afternoon. You got Brad Dobbs here with you with Brand Poultry for another episode of Swap Talk. And boy, here today I've got to tell you that's something special. That's something I've never seen before, and a lot of people, this is kind of a new industry we're fixing to talk about here. We're on location here in Southwest Missouri in Jasper County. We've a buddy of mine, Chad Irwin. Hello, Chad.
Howdy.
How are you today?
Good.
Yeah, he's recently started a new business in the spraying world, and as you can kind of see behind us, that's technology-driven spraying. So, with that being said, Chad, tell me first of all, what's the name of your business here?
It's Irwin Ag and Environmental.
Irwin Ag and Environmental.
Yep.
What do we specialize with Irwin Ag and Environmental?
Just any kind of agricultural pesticide application. We can do seeding, cover crop seeding. It's got a broadcast spreader on it. Just about anything that has to do with vegetation control or crop management.
Okay, and that's all via drone, right?
Yep.
These are two drones standing behind
Yep.
me right here. They can spray and do seeding both with
Yep.
these drones.
That's right.
So you said one of them's a little bit newer than the other. Which one?
Yep, this here's the newer one. That's the newest model they've got. It's a DJI T50, and this one here is a T40. It's a one model older.
Okay. So let's say I'm a production farmer and I'm curious about some spraying. What's the advantages using a drone versus your conventional airplane or helicopter or something like that?
Well, the airplanes, there's a lot of drift passed into the field. The neighbors kind of get upset about that, you know.
Right.
The helicopters, they're a pretty good deal. There's a 1,500 acre minimum on getting a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
So the drone, you know, we can get in about anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the main advantage. Then, of course, over the ground equipment, you're not knocking down the crop. You know, even with the narrow row crop tires on the sprayers, you're knocking down 7% of your yield is what they figure.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, and compaction on top of that. I
You
would
bet.
think.
Yep.
Yeah. What else? So here's a question. What on average, you know, I know these things are ran off of electricity, so they require batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So how many acres do you think a guy can spread or spray rather on a battery? How much?
On a battery, you get about, depending on how much you're putting on, you know, you put anywhere from 2 to 10 gallons an acre on. So gallons an acre. So therefore, it varies a lot. You know, everything's a specific event. You know, I mean,
Right.
But per battery, you know, the batteries last. The other day I think I put on 11 acres of Lespedeza with the broadcast spreader, and that was one fill and one battery.
Okay.
And then if you're spreading something like a fertilizer, you're going to be down to 2 acres per fill, and your battery would last 3 or 4 fills, you know.
Huh, okay, so it's really more efficient than I really kind of thought it was.
Right.
You know, yeah, that's pretty good. So let me think here.
Specific cover per hour, you know, you can do about, I figured when you first get there, you're doing 25 acres the first hour because you're getting set up, getting everything going. After that, it's about 50 acres an hour per drone.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, your competition's pretty thin around here. What made you decide to get into the drone spraying here?
Oh, I just grew up around agriculture and enjoy this kind of work, you know, and
Sure.
I thought it might be some way to stay out of trouble. You know?
Well, Super Chad, we know you don't get in any trouble. So,
Right.
But at any rate, no, this technology we have here today is pretty crazy. You know, that we can actually do this,
and it's advancing. You know, a year makes a big difference in the technology. I mean, it's unbelievable what they can do now, really.
Yeah. So, and you can do all kinds of different crops. I know you mentioned one time trying to point out vineyards, trying to target vineyards.
Oh yeah, you can do orchards, vineyards. These drones here are designed to do cropland. They've got a mode on them that's just for orchards. They've got a mode on them that's just for vineyards. You know, you can manual fly it to where it's called Manual Plus. The drone will control the spraying. You control the direction. You know, you drive it and it controls your flow rate. There's a straight manual to where you control everything in little tight spots. That's pretty handy. And then there's fully automated to where you program it in just like your auto steer or something on your tractor, you know. And you hit go, it'll go out there till it needs either new battery or refilled, and it'll come back land. You fill it up, put a new battery in it, hit go, and it does its own thing, you know. and it'll come back to you whenever it needs it.
Boy, that's pretty amazing.
Yep.
Boy, that's pretty crazy. So, you know, pricing. We're not going to get into specifics of what it costs, but it's per acre, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And it varies a lot there too. You know, depending on what you're doing, every job that needs to be looked at. You know, before you really price it.
Okay. So you'll bid them typically
by the hour, by the acre, any way you want to do it.
Okay. All right. Anything else? How about how do we find you? If someone's interested in having some spraying done, how do we go about getting a hold of you?
You can get a hold of us at 417-388-1230. That's my phone number. 417-437-1457. That's my dad's number. He helps me. And or irwinag.com. That's our website, and it'll tell you anything you need to know. And
well, I've got to tell you, I've checked out that website. That's a heck of a deal. That's a nice looking web page there.
Right, thank you.
Yeah. So, well, at any rate, Irwin. Excuse me, one more time. What?
Irwin Ag and Environmental.
Irwin Ag and Environmental for all your drone spraying needs and seeding. Get a hold of him, and also I don't ask for this never actually, but you know, here I am with Swap Talk trying to make this thing grow. So anybody watching this, if you could do me a favor and like the video, subscribe to the YouTube and TikTok, and share with all your friends, I'd sure appreciate it. So with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.
Yep.